Hey, my lovelies. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kamoy. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. Thank you guys so much for all of your love. Thank you guys so much for your donation, your encouragement, your comments. Y'all know I love the comments, y'all. Okay. Now, today we're doing the daily vibration for October 30th, 2019. Can y'all believe like we are literally at the end of the month? I just feel like I started doing October's daily like last week. Okay, now we're into November. My birthday's in about a week, so I'm super excited about that because it is Scorpio season. All right, my love, y'all know how we do this. We're gonna jump into the vibration of today, which is the number 7. Just a few announcements before we do that. However, I do go live every Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, where I answer questions, my love. So you guys can come on in and join it. It is Pay It Forward Fridays. So come on in and join us. We have a lot of fun. We do maybe a quick poll about the energy and the collective, and then we dive right into questions, okay? And then also, my love, I just want to let you guys know I started recording the episodes to my podcast, so that will be coming to you guys within the next 2 weeks, okay? It's coming together. I need to make sure I have at least 6 episodes uploaded. So right now, only 1 bonus episode is done. And, you know, within the next 2 weeks, I will have all 6 episodes uploaded. So definitely right around my birthday or maybe after my birthday, you guys will have access to locate me on Spotify, my podcast. I'm super excited about that. It's just going to be another layer on another side of me. And on the podcast, I get to go into a little deeper mysteries, and I get to share a lot more wealth and knowledge, and we get to talk about real shit. So it would be like an extended version of the cards, the reading, like on the podcast, talking about sci-fi shit, your relationships, love, sex, all of that stuff. So make sure you guys check me out. I will be putting all of my links in the description box so you guys can have access to that, and I'm super excited about that. So I wanted to make that announcement. Now, keep in mind, however, my love, that energy is fluid, which means that this could be your energy or the energy that you're interacting with. So you just want to be mindful and place the energy where it fits, okay? Now, today we are also vibrating, my loves, on the number 7. And the number 7... especially because we're approaching Halloween season, I want you guys to understand that the veil is really, really thin right now. Some of you, if you are definitely on a path where you are studying the highest spiritual mysteries, or if you're an empath or a light worker, if you feel like you're ascending, the veil is very thin right now. So a connection between the spiritual world and this earthly realm is very strong right now. You can see a lot of collective public rituals being done. I'm not going to get into how that's done, but just let's just say collective energy. Okay, the collective as in a whole, that energy will be harnessed. Okay, so you just want to be mindful of where you're putting your energy, okay, for the next couple of days. All right, my love. So vibrating on the number 7, you have to pay attention to the written words. So if you have any contracts today that needs to be signed, if you have anything to do with writing today, you just want to be mindful that you cross all your T's and dot all of your I's today, okay? And for those of you that are doing any scribing where you're manifesting, just be very careful of your wording, okay? Remember that spelling is creating or casting spells, okay? So your spelling is a way for you to manifest into this 3rd dimensional realm, okay? So be mindful of that. We do have collective consciousness in the atmosphere today, okay? And what that says to me is you guys can see a lot of shit popping off in the collective today. We're talking about mass strikes. We're talking about maybe even mass protests popping off, okay? So just be mindful, okay? Or you can see that energy being harnessed in some way. Excuse me. Halloween is coming up, so that energy can also be harnessed in everyone gearing up for Halloween, okay? The Day of the Dead, that sequence, all of that. So just be mindful of that stuff, okay? Also, faith and spirituality is on point today. I did notice a sequence, guys, okay? So once we hit November 1st, right, we're jumping back again in the number sequence. It's not going forward. The number sequence are going to go back to the last 3 days, okay? And we'll get into that a little bit in your other videos, but I just want you guys to be mindful of that. Now, So the written word is important. You want to make sure you're crossing your T's and you're dotting your I's. Collective consciousness is going to be on point today. So there could be something major going off in the collective consciousness today. You're going to have to pay attention to your faith and your spiritual walk today. For some of you, that's going to be more heightened today, where you're more aware of that today. Some of you may even have some sci-fi-ish encounters within the next 4 to 5 days. Okay. Mysticism is in the atmosphere today. Secrets are also in the atmosphere today. So you can either feel like you need to hold on to a secret, or you can find other people's secrets being revealed. Because remember, we're also in that energy of Saturn going direct. Okay, now let me just put a pin right here really quickly, because one of the things I teach you guys is that all of this that I share with you is for you to understand the energy and the signature patterns of this energy, so you can master that shit and rise above all of this shit. You are not to get trapped in any of this shit. This is for your knowledge, so you can expand out of this, where you can definitely start to bend space and time, because there is no such thing as time, right? Okay, so with that being said, secrets can be revealed today, or you may feel like you want to keep some secrets today. Okay, wisdom is going to be key today. Your intuition and your inner knowing is going to be on point today, so pay attention to that. Okay, quick-witted, so you're going to just be quick with it, some of you. Mental analysis is going to be key today for some of you, where you're just taking a quick overview or analyzing maybe the information coming in, or maybe some of the information that you need to project outwardly. Okay, determination is also on point today. All right, now lower vibration of the number 7 that you may want to pay attention to today is isolation. There's a difference between isolating yourself because you need to regroup, right? And recharge, versus isolating yourself because you're walking in fear. So just be mindful of what type of isolation you're doing today. Okay, you can also find self-righteousness in the atmosphere, as well as argumentative energy in the atmosphere today, resentful energy and prideful energy in the atmosphere today. Now there's also like distant energy in the atmosphere, so you may feel today that maybe your loved one, you may, you could feel a little distant from them today, or you may see that some of you have someone that you know that will be taking a trip, and you're going to be distant from them for a while. Okay, now with all of that being said, let's jump into what your wisdoms are for today. Okay, now I know normally I just take a few minutes and I go through all of this, but I really want you guys to understand there's a lot of energy in the atmosphere that you can take a hold of to start creating some stuff for. And I know there's some people that do rituals using all of this energy in the atmosphere, so you just want to be mindful of your intention when you start doing rituals. Okay, all right, my love, so let's take a look, okay, and see exactly what we have for my wonderful water signs today. We're going to start off with Scorpio, because it is Scorpio season. What do you want Scorpio to know today? What do you have for my wonderful Scorpios today? Okay, yeah, I saw that jumped out. Okay, Scorpios, today you guys need to pay attention to your dreams, okay? I've been having some dreams, bits and pieces. I can't really remember all of them when I come out. However, I come out with some things that's just, either a color or a particular place, and then I just hold that in my mind's eye to see if I can collect the pieces of what they're trying to tell me. So, my wonderful Scorpios is saying that today you may need to pay attention to your dreams, and especially any deja vu moments that you may find that you're having. Okay, they all have messages for you today. Okay. And today is also asking you with this mountain card to stand your ground and stand in your truth today, okay? And as you do so, you got the lady card clarifying this that says that you're going to enjoy the growth and reap the reward, okay? Be mindful of your dreams today, my wonderful Scorpios. Let's take a look at wonderful Pisces and see what we have. All right, what you got for my Pisces today? Okay, Pisces, you guys have alchemy. This means that your life is about to take on some changes, and it's asking you really to map out how you want to move. Okay, do you want other people to be in control of how you're moving, or do you want to take control of your life and the direction in which you go? Okay, so my wonderful Pisces, they're asking you to create your own reality. You are going through a transformation, but you're going to have to create that reality the way that you want it, not the way somebody else says it should be, okay? Now, Pisces, yeah, y'all gonna have to do this one. The peacemaker, let go of the need to be right. Can I tell you something? My son is a Pisces, and this is one of the things I tell him all the time. You always got to be right, right? So today is not the day, my wonderful Pisces, for you to be right. Today is the day to work on your own shit, okay? Just be mindful of that, Pisces. Okay, what you got for my wonderful Cancers today? What do you have for Cancers today? Is we're vibrating on the number 7, and we're stepping into all of this Halloween energy. What do you have for my wonderful Cancers? Okay, Cancers, you guys have cycles, and this is just saying that life has flows. It ebbs and it flows, and some things continuously go around, and if you're not mindful, you could be repeating cycles that don't serve your highest good or your purpose of where you want to go. All right, so clarify what you want Pisces to know about the cycles. Okay, so it's asking you, Pisces, with the Mirror Guardian, it's saying that you're going to have to take the time to reflect, okay? So that's what you need to be doing in this energy today, is reflecting. All right, my loves? Slowing down, looking at how things are moving. Am I repeating anything that I really shouldn't be? Is there any negative mind loops that I need to let go of? Okay, and as you do so, you have the Seer's card clarifying this, which says, my love, you're gonna have to see beyond your current situation. Okay, you're only stuck if you think you're stuck. Okay, even if you don't know how to get out of it, if you agree that you are stuck, then you are going to experience stuck energy. Okay, I'm telling y'all, like, I'll be working through some stuff over here. You know, like, I literally stepped out on faith when Mercury went retrograde in July. Like, I stepped into my purpose, my calling, what I'm supposed to be doing, okay? And I understand that with each step, it builds and it grows. So even when things may not necessarily look the way that I think they should, my lovelies, like, I just keep it moving and keep being consistent, my wonderful Pisces, okay? Now, okay, so for my wonderful Cancers, what you guys need to pay attention to today is the rejection card jumped out for you guys, okay? Pay attention, Cancers, to rejection, because your feelings is what dictates your reality, okay? Your feelings, your thinking, and what you speak is what dictates your reality. Y'all know how I feel about rejection. Rejection is protection, okay? Sometimes the things that you're trying to hold on to is the things that you need to let go of, okay? You do have the Summer card coming into play, and with the Summer card coming into play, it says bask in joy and light. That's what you need to do. So whatever you feel like you're being rejected from today, my wonderful, wonderful Cancers, just know that you're being protected, okay? And you just need to stand in your joy in your life, okay? Your faith walk and spirituality is going to be key for everybody today. That inner knowing, that inner gnosis is going to be key for everyone today, okay? All right. What you got for my wonderful, wonderful air signs? We're going to start off with Libra. What do you have for Libra? What do you want Libra to know as we are vibrating on the number 7, and we have access to all of this wonderful energy? What do you want Libras to know today? Okay, Libras, you guys have temptation, okay? So you're going to have to be mindful to operate with integrity today, okay? That's going to be key. Remember, the collective consciousness at a whole today is going to be like a dominating force. You can just see a whole... what I want to use is like people just mimicking people, right? And you may be tempted today to stay in the status quo, per se, right? But if you stay in the status quo, then you're still repeating a loop, Libras. So my wonderful Libras, it may be tempting for you to sweep things under the rug today, or maybe not to deal with things today, okay? That may be a temptation. You may be tempted to do something you know you ain't got no business doing, okay? Now, the Lady card popped up here, and with the Lady card is saying, enjoy the growth and reap the reward. So you get out what you put in. So if you put it in fuckery, Libras, you're going to get back fuckery. But if you putting in stuff with integrity, then that's exactly what you're going to get back. Rewards of integrity, okay? You also have the Sage card clarifying this, asking you to be devoted and committed to whatever it is that you set your sights on doing. Remember, faith and as well as wisdom is going to be key today. So just use that with whatever is coming in that's trying to tempt you. Okay. All right, my wonderful Geminis. Let's take a look and see what you got for Geminis. This popped out. Temptation popped out again, but I'm going to put that back in. Okay, what you got for Geminis today is we're vibrating on the number 7. What do you have for Geminis today is we're vibrating on the number 7. I had a cup of coffee, y'all, and I think I need to get another one because my eyes feel a little heavy. All right, what you got for Geminis today is we're vibrating on the number 7. All right, Geminis, today you guys got letting go, okay? You need to be able to let go today, all right? Remember, mental analysis and determination is key today, as well as faith and spirituality, okay? So, you can't change people. You can't make people do what you think they should be doing, okay? We also have pride in the atmosphere today, so you want to be mindful of that, okay? Okay, so, you got the great teacher popping up, okay? And this card clarifies and said, learn from your spiritual experiences. You've been through enough to know, you know, if you're watching this video, you've been through enough to know when it's time for you to let go and when it's time for you to hold on. Whether or not you want to be truthful with yourself about that, you know, that's up to you. But internally, like, I feel like we all know. Do we all listen all of the time? No, we don't, but we all know. Okay, my wonderful Gemini. Okay, and let's move into Aquarius. What energy do you have for my wonderful Aquarius? We got home. That pop jumped out, but we're going to put that back in. What do you got for Aquarius today? What you want Aquarius to know? What you want Aquarius to know? Home popped out again. I can't make this shit up. I put it back and it just, you know, it was at the top when I pulled. Okay. So Aquarius, you may have some shit popping off at home today that you need to deal with. Okay. Maybe even some secrets coming out that you didn't know, or maybe some secrets are being told that someone else didn't know. I want to say, pay attention to your intuition on this, okay? You're going to have to pay attention to your intuition, okay? Here it's followed by the medicine guardian. So whatever's coming out today, you need to be open to the healing information that's going to come in, because this could bring in healing information. You're going to have to do the work. However, my wonderful Aquarius, is what I'm hearing. Like, this shit is not, it's not just going to be handed to you without you having to do the work, okay? So it's like me telling you, oh my gosh, you have $1 million in the bank account, and I mail you your ATM card to the bank account, but you don't take it out the envelope and activate it. So you can have this information, but if you don't physically activate it and do something with it, then it's just useless information, okay? All right, my Aquarius, we're going to go into my wonderful, wonderful earth signs now. We're going to go into my wonderful earth signs. We're going to start off with Virgo. What do you have for my wonderful Virgo? Virgo, oh my gosh, you guys are dealing with some sadness today, okay? So, you're definitely going to have to use your inner wisdom today. Isolation does not help Virgos, okay? So, don't isolate yourself. You want to surround yourself with love and energy. Try not to get into argumentative energy with other people today, because some people will be operating in pure pride, okay? You do have the high priest energy popping up, which is saying that intend and create. So you can't sit in your sadness. You're going to have to rise above that, okay? Didn't I just say that? Then the Eagle card is clarifying this, and the Eagle card is saying, see from a higher perspective. That's what's going to be important today for you, my wonderful Virgo, okay? Remember, we create our own reality based on our internal world. So if you can get a hold of your internal world and start mastering and mapping that and clearing shit out, then your external world is then projected outwardly, okay? So my wonderful Taurus, what do you got for my wonderful Taurus today? We are vibrating on the number 7. You got 2 cards that fell out, Taurus. There's a hole in the soul, which means that there's some childhood shit that you need to deal with, my love. There's some stuff from your childhood that may have left an imprint on you, my wonderful Taurus, that you may need to address. And then this is also clarified by the sexual arts card, where you're going to have to get a hold on your sexual energy. Let me just read to you what this card means. Okay, when this card pops up, this is all about bringing more light into your sexuality, okay? Now, I'm just going to say this. I do pick up one person in particular. That means that you may have to deal with some of the abuse that went on, the sexual abuse that went on, and this is for one person in particular, because that has definitely left a hole in your heart. And you can probably feel some of that energy rising today for this particular person that I'm referencing to. Now, for any of these, if you feel like this resonates and you want more information, you guys can hit me up with my information in the box to get a personal reading. Now, with that being said, collectively, what I'm picking up, you know, is some of you are going to have to embrace your sexuality. Some of you are going to have to embrace your sexiness. Some of you will have to redefine what sexy means to you. Like, you know, for example, sexy to me, I love, you know what I find extremely sexy? My wonderful Taurus, I find extremely sexy a man that can come in and play with his kids. I love to see a man playing with his kids. I think that is so sexy. You know, not just the V in the body with the six-pack. I also think a man that can sit and have fun with his kids and be brought into their world and live there with them for a little while. I think that is so fucking sexy. So for some of you, you will have to define what sexiness is. The sexiness has an attachment to do with anything material, right? The sexiness has anything to do with you not feeling good about yourself. The sexiness has anything to do with society deems to be sexy by all of the images that we see every day. You're going to have to deal with that, because whatever is attaching, whatever you are not embracing or releasing about your sexiness or your sexuality is really tied to some childhood things that you may have to deal with today. Okay, my love? So my wonderful Taurus, you may feel a trigger today for some things from your childhood that you will have to deal with, okay? So you got the spring card popping up to clarify this, and the spring card is saying, see your seed grow. Like, you can't heal unless you actually start to do the work, okay? Now, and how does the seed grow? First, you got to plant the seed. Then you got to water. But even, you know, even before you put that seed in the ground, you got to till the ground. Like, you got to dig it up. You got to, you know, make sure you get it nice and soft. You know, you got to put the seed in the ground. Then you got to water the seed. And then you got to be patient and allow the seed to grow. Okay? So, you also have the wise one popping up, clarifying your message today, my wonderful Taurus. And it's saying, go within, okay? Go within, grow within your current situation. So you need to grow. Remember, we just talked about growth, planting and allowing the process to happen, my wonderful Taurus. All right. Don't hide from yourself. You can hide and run from everybody else, honey, but you can't do that. You know, like, you can do that with everybody else, but you really shouldn't do that for yourself. Okay. Now, I went to bed like a freaking Minister 4 last night, and I was back up again by 6:45 to get the kids out of school. Took a little nap and then got up, you know, again by 9:15. So I am starting to feel it today, guys. Okay. All right, my love. So let's take a look at Capricorns and see what you got for Capricorns today. Let's take a look at Capricorns and see what you got for Capricorns today. My lovely, lovely Capricorns. Okay. All right, Capricorns, you guys got selling out and temptation. Now, let me read to you what selling out represents, okay? Because I'm pulling from my my Healing Yourself Tarot deck, okay? So, let me read to you what this means, my wonderful Capricorns. Selling out. Your integrity and your inner strength are being severely tested. You have an opportunity to act with fear or love. What you gonna do? I personally know some Capricorns that's acting in fear, and then I personally know some Capricorns that's acting in love, right? I know Capricorns in each end of the spectrum, and because I am a seer and a forecaster, right? I also know that everybody has the power to change states at any time, and I also know that you can't judge one person's experience versus the next, because that person's experience could be what they need for the next level of shit that they're about to approach. So I try really hard not to judge. I got an opinion about some stuff, you know, but at the end of the day, I try not to judge. Your walk is your walk. And anyone that is really on their highest shit, understand that you are not to interfere with anybody else's walk. Not even your fucking kids, okay? I'm just saying. All right. So, temptation, my loves, is all about life is full of temptations, and right now you're being asked to choose the higher path. Like, what you gonna do, Capricorn? You gonna be on some petty shit? Right? Or you're going to be on some more mature shit. Okay? Because for the petty shit, you can just do some internal work and that fixes itself, honey. Okay? I'm just being honest. Alright? Petty shit, you can just do your internal work and all that petty shit will cease. Okay? You know how much spiritual power you have in your spiritual sovereignty? Like, you can literally, what's the word I'm looking for? Because I don't want to get too mystical in you guys. But you can literally transform. You can literally transform things with your thinking. You know, your telepathic side. That's real. So you can change some things telepathically, my wonderful Capricorns. So yeah, you don't need to pop off, blow people up. You don't need to step out of box. You don't really need to do that today. Okay. You have the option whether or not you're going to choose your higher self or your lower self. However, what the cards are saying, because you have the wise one popping up, and the wise one is saying grow grow within your current situation. You don't have to sell out. You can be honest with what you want where you are, okay? And you don't have to be tempted to let people bait you, right, into overreacting or jumping off with the mouth, all right? That inner knowing is going to be fucking key today, okay, my Capricorns? Today, you're going to have to step into you know that you know that you know that you know. That strong-willed warrior type shit that y'all have going on, that's going to be really relevant today because we have a lot of collective consciousness in the atmosphere today. So you don't want to be easily swayed by the collective consciousness because, you know, Saturn governs order and structure. Right? So you don't want to be, so don't play into other people's argumentative energy today, Capricorns, okay? All right, let's do my fire signs. Let's start off with Leos. What do you have for my wonderful Leos today? What do you have for my wonderful Leos today? Okay, take your mask off is what I'm hearing, my wonderful Leos. Okay, y'all have to take your mask off today. Which y'all, today's not the day to lie, Leo. For some of you, I do hear some secrets may be revealed today, and this could be shit you've been holding in, Leo, or shit that has been held back from you, okay? You are going to have to pay attention to your faith walk today. Things may not be what they seem to be, especially once you take these masks off, okay? What do you really want, Leo? That's what I'm hearing today. What do you really want, right? That's going to be important. What do you really want? Okay. Clarifying your message today, we got the stargazer, okay? And it's saying set your sights higher. You take that mask off, then you can really be you, right? Then you also have the moon card, and it's saying take note of your intuitive messages that's coming in. So we know intuition is on point today. Like, you know, intuitive energy is always in the atmosphere. What's that word? Opportunities are always in the atmosphere. It just, you know, you just either gonna have to change your radio station frequency so you can get up on the opportunities, or change your radio frequency so you can tap into your intuition. Okay, Leos. So yeah, I have some things to think about today. Okay, what do you have for my wonderful Sagittarius as we are vibrating on the number 7 today? What you got for Sagittarius today? What you got for Sagittarius? All right, Sagittarius, y'all got pride today, so you're going to have to pay attention to your pride, or you could be operating with someone that's very prideful today, right? Okay, clarify this message of pride for my wonderful Sagittarius. What do you want Sagittarius to know? Okay, you got the fire guardian, and you know fire can burn some stuff off, including some pride. Ain't nothing, fire could humble that pride, honey, okay? I do feel, my wonderful Sagittarius, like some of you will be humbled today, or you will be humbling someone today, because y'all know y'all don't have no problem speaking y'all mind. So you may have to check someone today with their pride, or you may get checked today because you're full of pride. But the fire guardian is showing up, and it's saying ignite your passion. Like, you know, like, is it really worth arguing over something that your ego, just because your ego says it should, when it doesn't even fit in your body, but you still want to argue and debate with someone that you know is not going to change their opinion anyway? Sagittarius, does that really, you know? So yeah, so you may need to check your pride, or you may have to shut someone down today with their pride, okay? And clarifying the fire guardian, you also have the lady popping up, and the lady is saying enjoy growth and reap the rewards, right? So if you're not standing in pride and you're doing your work, yeah, like, you can enjoy that, okay? I'm not there no more. I'm not all up in my ego no more. Embrace that, okay? All right, so my wonderful Aries, last but not least, what do you have for my wonderful Aries today as we are vibrating on the number 7? What do you have for my wonderful Aries today as we are vibrating on the number 7? Aries, there's not a day that I've been feeling within the past 2 weeks that I have not been getting this card in at least one pull. Okay, you got the sexuality card. Okay, so y'all know how I feel about this card. This card does not just speak about sexual energy. It also speaks about creative energy, at least in my interpretation, right? So I've been saying this, you know, in every video that this card jumps out at, because sexual energy and creative energy runs along the same spectrum. They both create, okay? So what are you creating with your sexual energy? Are you only creating babies, or are you creating things in this third dimensional realm? And can I tell you something? You don't only create babies with sexual energy, honey. You also create things into this realm, okay? So be mindful of that. When you're having intercourse with someone, you're not just exchanging bodily fluids, you're also exchanging energy, okay? And just like bodily fluids can produce a physical baby, energy can also produce physical things into this atmosphere, right? Or to this third dimensional realm. So be mindful of that. So we're going back to, some of you either need to embrace your sexuality, embrace your sexiness, you know, or think about what you need to change within your sexual relationship with your partner, okay? So place that wherever it fits, my wonderful Aries, okay? Well, we're going to get clarification on that. And some of you just need to take hold of your creative energy and direct that, you know, more focusing, okay? What they call, there's a thing that they trap tease, I think is what they call the girl on Instagram, you know, that did the video, I don't know, like, you know, I got some youngins, you know, youngins from the studio, I think they used to call them trap tease, I don't know, drop a comment if I got that wrong. Okay. All right. Then you got the Lord card clarifying the sexuality card. And it says, take charge with authority. All right. Do you know how important it is to take charge of your sexual energy? That's not something you should leave into somebody else's hands. Aries. Okay. All right, my loves, you're going to have to take charge of that energy with authority. For some of you, like I said, it's going to have to be embracing your sexuality. You know, do you favor women? Do you favor men? Are you bisexual? Are you heterosexual that think you might want to explore? Like, can I tell y'all something? You can't help who you love. And I'm not here to judge nobody. Love is love. You cannot help who you love, honey. Okay. So I'm not here to condemn nothing. Okay. And when you get to a higher aspect in the spiritual walk, you understand that really, the higher realms, they're all androgynous. It's not it's not male and female. There is male and feminine energy combined as one. Okay. It's two halves. So at the end of the day, all energy is masculine and feminine. Okay, so who am I to say, right, that in this particular lifetime that you're living, you're not here to explore same-sex relationships? How the fuck do I know that? Like, I can't judge on that. Okay, so with that being said, we're not gonna get no more into that. You love who you love, bottom line. Okay, love is energy, so you love who you love. I'm not here to judge. Okay, I want you guys to just be mindful once again that you have the power to control your reality. And how do you do that? You start by taking control and figuring out who the fuck you are. You stop worrying about what everybody else is doing, and you start worrying about what's going on within you, and what changes do you need to either embrace, or you need to let go of. Okay, remember, my loves, you cannot be happy and sad at the same time. You do have to choose a state. So which one you gonna choose, right? Okay, so today is October 30th, 2019, and we are vibrating on the number 7 once again. Be mindful that you have the power to create everything. The number 7 today, the written word is very strong in energy today. So you want to make sure anything written that you cross your I's and dot your T's. Okay. Collective consciousness is at play today. So you can see something popping off with the collective consciousness. Your faith in your spirituality, that's going to be important today. Mysticism is in the air. Secrets is in the air. So you can either keep secrets, or secrets will be revealed today. Wisdom is always going to be key. So operate with that. Okay. Intuitive knowingness is going to be on point today. That is always readily available, but the veil is thin because we're in like Halloween, Day of the Dead season right here for the next couple of days. So some of you listen, and you know what I watched last night, y'all? Coco, that anime. That explained it like beautifully, of how this whole Halloween, Day of the Dead, how that all works, and how you can commune with your ancestors. They explained it really, really well. I know it's an anime, but take a look at that if you guys are interested to see how the spiritual realm and this earthly realm can coincide and interact. I think that is a beautiful movie that kind of helps explain that in real time. Okay, so you may have to be quick-witted today. Mental analysis may be on point today. Once again, being determined. Okay. Lower vibrational end today. There's isolation. So try not to isolate yourself unless you feel like it's really needed and you need to go into hermit mode. That's a different story. Self-righteous energies in the atmosphere, argumentative energies in the atmosphere, resentful and prideful energy is in the atmosphere, as well as distant energy is in the atmosphere. So you can be with someone and still feel distantly connected, or you can find that your loved one or family member, someone may be getting geared up to travel to a distance or move, you know, to a distance. Okay. All right, my love, you guys know the routine. Okay. Be kind to yourself, love yourself, do something kind for yourself, drink plenty of water. Make sure that you check out your love readings if you have not done so. All of them have been uploaded as of last Saturday that just passed. So you guys will be seeing your career videos starting to be released later on today. Okay. I will do that in the same format, the opposite. So we're going to start off with Taurus and Scorpio, because it is Scorpio season, or Scorpio and Taurus. And then we're going to work our way down from there until all 12 are uploaded by the end of the weekend. So stay tuned for your careers. And then next week, we're going to jump back into the love language series again, where I'm going to be doing another round of your love videos. Okay. To see exactly where you guys are energetically, as well as drop in the next video for the love language series. So that will be next week. This week we're doing career. Next week we're back to love. Okay. My loves, check me out on Friday live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On YouTube. You guys can find me there. And I'm happy and excited once again about my podcast. I'm getting all of that stuff together. So I cannot wait to launch that, so I can have you guys take a listen and give me some feedback. Okay. My loves, I love you guys much. Love, peace, and light, you know, or love, peace, and love, peace, and light from the darkness, like however you want to put it, however you want to put it. Okay. Be kind to yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, and I will see you in your next daily or your next individual. Bye, guys.